Why Jesus? Find out why Jesus came into our world in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. John 3:16 describes what God did when He sent His Son into our world. John 3:17 describes why. For God did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but in order that the world might be saved through Him. John 3 records Jesus' response to Nicodemus, a highly religious man who came to find out who Jesus was. Jesus' answer was not what Nicodemus expected. After telling Nicodemus that he must be born again, Jesus told him why. In doing so, Jesus claimed to be the Messiah. The predominant view of the day was that the Messiah would come to reestablish the kingdom of David by kicking the Romans out of Palestine. Not too hard to understand where that kind of thought might have originated. The Jewish people chafed under the oppressive rule of the Roman emperor. They were tired of paying the heavy taxes and disheartened by their inability to rule their land. Several figures had appeared throughout history who seemed to be leading a revolution only to fail. Imagine if a foreign government ruled the United States. We would also be looking for political deliverance. But Jesus came to do far more than that. Jesus continued his explanation to Nicodemus with a corrective in the first part of John 3:17. For God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world. This would have been hard for Nicodemus to comprehend. It would be some time before even Jesus' followers would understand that He came to save the Romans as well as the Jews. Surely the Messiah would come to get rid of all the people we don't like. But no, Jesus came to save everyone who would believe in Him. We get that now. We who are Gentiles celebrate that truth. But it's still very easy for us to fall into misinterpretations of exactly what Jesus came to do. Jesus did not come to make our lives easy. Jesus did not come to make us rich. Jesus did not come to get rid of our enemies. Jesus did not come to elect the Republican or Democrat that we like. Jesus did not come to make us popular or influential. Jesus did not come to show that we're right and everybody else is wrong. So many would settle for a Messiah who would condemn everybody else but them. The problem is that if Jesus came to rid the world of all evil, He would have to get rid of us too. The biblical statement that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God includes us. Condemning the world would condemn us as well. Like those signs at the amusement park that declare only those this tall can ride this ride. None of us measures up. The mark is the perfection and righteousness of God. But Jesus did not come to condemn the world. God's law already does that. It shows us that we are sinners. Jesus came to do what we could not. He came to fulfill the law, and in doing so, to save the world. He came to save us. The Jews of the New Testament day believed that the Messiah would come to save them from the Romans and to judge the Gentiles. They were mistaken on two counts. Jesus has the authority to be the judge of all, Jew and Gentile alike. And Jesus came to save all, Jew and Gentile alike. Jesus came to save you. If you've not established your relationship with Christ, now is the time to do so. Listen to the first 5 episodes of 5 Minutes Closer to find out more. If you already know Christ, now is the time to tell somebody about it. Whoever they are, they need to hear. And now, you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.